Say ya chisa nipa no a wachina bi wonfa ne sika ma mehye galamsey no mu tuo ni mu nankampese wakwa akoto excavator se wode mu bi de akwa akotu eye galamsey no eno nti saafo no a womo de omu sika hye galamsey ni mu no womo na wose empanimfo hwe womo ne ye che womo se ne be ya galamsey no ye betumi etu ase yenti Albert Kwabena Jomfo.
Economic value must be considered alongside social and environmental responsibility. This is the balance we must pursue. Takwa, where the debate becomes personal. For me, this conversation is not theoretical. I come from Takwa, one of Ghana's historic mining areas. I have seen what mining can contribute. I have seen the businesses and livelihoods conducted to the industry. I have seen the opportunities that mining can create for communities and individuals. But I have also seen the other side. I have witnessed the pressure mining can place on the environment, our lands, and our water bodies. For someone from a mining community, this debate is about more than statistics. It is about the river that people depend on. It is about farmland. It is about livelihoods. And it is about what happens to the community when the minerals are eventually exhausted. That experience has shaped my passion for responsible mining. As president of the Ghana Journalists Association and a member of the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, I consider the fight against irresponsible and illegal mining a national responsibility and not a political slogan.
Ene aye koti ye Albert Kwabena Jomfo wono ene president ema Ghana Journalists Association na ye to wakase ye bono eso na yakoye nim dom kuma ewo wo mayemra hye bedwafie ebo amane ese Ghana Good Board fisa banye ebetena konwa so a woteye ese ye good ho nsemo se ye beton se ye beto ne nyina womo ena ewotumi se womo ebehwe so no womo abo wo minika na eka no a womo abo no womo de tete a chese womo mpese wo bebu ehon konta ede ya kire Ghana fo Alexander Afenyoma ken wono ena dom kuma ewo wo mayemra hye bedwafie woye womo ena anu nim na insemtrofo nhie mu no frɛ ye enra ena ode sa nsem ahodoe atudwa na wose ekankoa eye Good Body womabɔ woman no efa gold ho edwadie ehon sensem wo no ene ekekakɔ bɛyɛ sɛ 22 billion Ghana cedis na kyerɛ sɛ sika no eye sika ɛso papa enu nti ɛwɔ sɛ Good Board no ɛba no mbebu nkonta kwan a wɔmutumi ɛfa so ɛma gold ho dwadie ema sa ekawei ebemene eye woman no enu nti womdom kuma no wombehwe ese Ghana Good Board wombeba abebu nkonta e de akire Ghana for Alexander Afenyoma ke nsemo a wode atudwa no yentie.
Gold Board must tell Ghanaians the following. 1. What prices were paid for gold? How were those prices determined? What premiums, if any, were paid to secure the supply? How were international off-takers selected? At what discounts were Dog Gold sold? How much was earned by Gold Board in service and asset charges from transactions financed by Bank of Ghana? What commercial risk did Gold Board itself bear? What transactional risk were passed automatically to Bank of Ghana? What internal risk controls existed to protect the financier, the Bank of Ghana? What corrective measures were taken as losses accumulated? And most importantly, if Gold Board controlled critical part of the trading process, but Bank of Ghana absorbed losses, where precisely did commercial accountability reside? These questions aforementioned go to the heart of the very matter we have raised. So, a business model where entity earns fees and another absorbs losses requires scrutiny. In fact, it stinks. It stinks. The structure deserves particular attention because it creates what economists and governance professionals will recognize as a potential moral hazard problem. If an institution earns transaction-based income for purchasing, assaying, and aggregating gold, while the financier bears the underlying trading losses. Then increasing transaction volumes may increase the agent revenue even where the overall program destroys value for the principal.
Na enu achi en Alexander Afenwoma ken editu dwa se womu domkuma no enya de a womu betena se ama good board no atena se saa se womu bebu nkonta emfa nkyere Ghana fo enu nti se womu emra hye bedwafie no womu hye asetena se a womu behwe se good board mpanifo womu betwe womu ede womu ba bepie mu e womu hye bedwafie na de nam so nti asa eka wei ebaaye no womu aba bebu eho enkonta de ntie no.
Gold Board cannot hide behind accounting technicalities. Gold Board, I must say, is entitled to make the accounting point that it was purchasing gold on behalf of Bank of Ghana. But agency does not extinguish operational responsibility. An agent entrusted with billions of cedis or public resources remains responsible for the quality of its execution. Gold Board's own description of its mandate confirms that it occupies a central position in Ghana's gold trading structure with exclusive authority over buying, selling, weighing, grading, assaying, valuing, and exporting gold. Therefore, Gold Board must tell Ghanaians the following. 1. What prices were paid for gold? How were those prices determined? What premiums, if any, were paid to secure the supply? How were international off-takers selected? At what discount were those gold sold? How much was earned by Gold Board in service and asset charges from transactions financed by Bank of Ghana? What commercial risk did Gold Board itself bear? What transactional risk were passed automatically to Bank of Ghana? What internal risk controls existed to protect the financier, the Bank of Ghana? What corrective measures were taken as losses accumulated? And most importantly, if Gold Board controlled critical part of the trading process, but Bank of Ghana absorbed losses, where precisely did commercial accountability reside?
Na Alexander Afenwoma ken esan to aso se womo hye asetena se ewo man emra hye bedwafia ene womo de motion foforo kra ekwa akopiem se ne ebe ya Good Board empanimfo ebeba na womo de kokobo ena madom kese no ese mo meye wo adwen ese motion no wo dom kuma wo de eba beba no wo ba besi wo kwan se ne ebe ya Good Board mpanimfo emepie mo ewo mrahye bedwafie se ne ebe ya wo de eye Good Board eka ahodo a emene wo ne ho nsensem ebeba betudwa enu nti wo de kokobo ene madom kese ne se ma wo nye saade no wo pese wo nye no esanse Ghana fo pese wo hu ade a ekoso ewo Good Board wo dwumadi a wo edie no emu yentie no.
Board for some debate. Omudi kan enkanche majority for no. Because ye di kind the first motion by no. Yesi yen debate na yema Gold Board embra na yenye enhwehwemu no majority for no say omuntie ensentro for amu nyamuni. Inti no parliament bia ye the motion for eba. Some motion where ye be dealing with the $1.7 billion, which is equivalent of 22 billion, and no, sa ekano, and ye be somono Gold Board. It is a Gold Board for some my crowd, dear. Omudi can chair new majority leader. Onimnyam for agaga, non tia CSA. And Kobani so much 189 no, ebe bloko. Yes, speaker, and so say emotion no, eba. More for technicalities in back. Then Kobani say, "Ya approve ye, ya ni say, for the sake of governance, for the sake of transparency. We, the minority, will not relent on this." The Gold Board has thrown a challenge that it is ready to debate this issue. If indeed it is ready, then we propose to the majority, don't stop us the second time. Yes. Don't use your 189 to vote against an invitation to Gold Board for a probe into what accounted for the 22 billion losses.
Alexander Fenyo Markin was signed to us so Edin Samahudu Tuja, Echiremu, Ese Abenyi. Abra na wobon to ase Ghana for beto aba ede amano nsemo ane dana no na woka resetting agenda nanso womo betena akonwa so no kamia ise resetting agenda no ato nsuom eno nti na sei no ene womo hu se NPP empanimfo bi anase NPP achitaifo bi ene womo ka asem bi na etia aban no na womo ahyase se womo eche womo na wodi tudwa se enye no na ba bebu womo hu na nsemo wan no ehye kokom wose Ghana fo ehu no womo dom koma no womo begyae ka wombeka ama Ghana fo ehu se ne be ya woman no enkanko ebetumi adrum pempenso a obi a ehwehwe yentie no.
This is a complete policy failure, institutional failure. Aban promising reset no and living up to expectation. Private sector soon they are burdening the private sector with taxes. Ghana for electricity and buying by almost 30% electricity tariffs. Who got up petrol? Almost charge you 1 Ghana cedi per liter. Asanya to me bio. Ejuma omo promise here 1 job, 3 shifts. Atonsium. Omo into me and yet. Almost a 24-hour economy. Yentunji. Omo ankasa. Esse. So mo ba ban mu a awon to baba Ghana. And then the yenim say omo chiri mo a na omo akwachi MPP ni chino. Yen chino. Na sana omo ye say nyina no. Ye omo ye say nyina no omo ankasa omo echi guo. Omo ye say nyina no omo echi eguo. Wo chi obi say wabo aban oman no ka 50 million, 5 million, 10 million. And the minority focus na mo threaten mo be chi omo obi a waye minister da na wo si wakosa ni bibi na mo threaten sana mo ankasa within 1 year Gold Board nkwa 22 billion cedis. Na why na esesa ye de proye ata ide ehye no.
Ene a yekotie ye dom kuma ewo wo mayimrahye bedwafie wo mo ba no dani ononyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markin na yeko nsemfoforo emu kane ahoɔdene soafo a ɔpanin kro ya wono epre se dwemteni dibre ne nsa betumi aka ewo NPP amanyuku no emu eye ononyamfo boachi agiakon na ene ekuo bi a womo ye constituency eye chairpersons womo akambomu akwakofa eye forms edi amano se wopanin no dwemteni dibre ewo NPP amanyuku ni mu no wonko na wonkopre na ene womo koje ye dibre no a wode nsama hodo etudwa ene wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu ese sene amanfo bi esusuo anase womo edwene se NPP beye no enye saa ene beye se ehye obi tirim se NPP amanyuku no atofo a ebesan apagya biem na wose nyame ya adom na abato no koso na etu ahene esi ahenefo ayewo NPP amanyuku no mkoto aba ede ma no se wo meye dwemtireni ema NPP amanyuku no a enkunimdie pa ena wode ebebre amanyuku no ewo mfimpimienu ene aduonu enwotwe abatuo no emu na wopani a wodi ekuo yanimo ema wo mokofa forms ede ebre owura boachi agiakon eye maame Lydia Seram Alhassan woye kane mrahye bedwani ema de hye ne amanfo a ewo ayawaso west wogwana batuo empesua no eso na owura boachi agiakon ye de forms ne bre no a wo kasa no sei ena wo kyerɛkyerɛ ne nsɛm no emu.
Let us express our profound gratitude to the Lord for making this day possible. I also will extend my heartfelt appreciation for the constituency chairman who purchased and picked this form for me and those others who accompanied them to the party headquarters to pick the form. I am indeed humbled by this generous gesture. Truly humbled. It affirms for me the call constituency chairman made on June 22nd, 2025 at Longford in Kumasi, when they in unison asked me to take up the chairmanship of our party. Today's event makes manifest the genuineness of the call they made on me on that day, and which I have faithfully accepted to prosecute. Chairman, I'm truly grateful. To the rest of the NPP fraternity, let me assure you that this party shall rise again. Amen.
Ene a yekoti yeye eye Owura Boakye agya konwopani a wono watwe ne ti se dwemtre ne dibre ewo NPP amanyuku no emu no wobekwa akopre bia eye constituency chairpersons wo mo ekabo mu kofa eye forms edema no a wose NPP ebesan asore na wadi nkunim asenya ba beji abanwa no ewo mfimpimie no ene aduonu enwotwe abatuo no emu na yekọ nsem foforo emu asoye a ehwe wo manyi apomuden ensem so ede to Food and Drugs Authority FDA animo ese womfa nhyehyeye engu akwan mom na yenuane a yedie yanomode enuro na afenso eye enku ahodo a yede esra no wombetumi aye nhwehwemu yie pa ama yehu se eniema no a eba adwama nso no se nipa da sani bi ede ne nsa koka se ebi awudi anase wonom a enkonkofa wo haw bia emfa emre no na FDA womo eye 2025 review stakeholders meeting a yɛkɔɔ so ɛwɔ nkran ɛhanomo ɛna chief director edema asoya a ehwe apomuden ensem so Owura Desmond Boateng wode saa ensem ahodo yi etu edwa na wasisese no emre dane a na wadane hu bi bibia yeye bia ekọ eye abaefo kwan so eno nti FDA dwumadi a womudie no sa womo nso edekọ abaefo kwan so a ebetumi aboa ma yehu se aduane we a ye ba beton ensuo we a na se anomdie we a aba no nipa dasani bia ekọ akoto a enkofa wo hawo emre no ade a eya ene se wate sika ede kwa akoto ade a wonu susu se eno ebebua unipadua no na afei wubedi anase obenomo no na esan ede wo haw ebrewo a ewo se wokoboka na wode ko ayaresa bia nti wode to omanim se omudwumadi a womudie no womode ko abefo kwanso a anke betumi aboa pa Owura Desmond Boateng ne nsemo a wode eto FDA for animo no yentie
assessments with men while maintaining high safety and quality standards. Food regulation, countries such as the United Kingdom and New Zealand are increasingly using data, digital tools, traceability, and partnerships across the food chain to identify food safety risks earlier and target regulatory resources more effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, these experiences offer an important lesson. Regulatory innovation is not about technology for its own sake. It is about using better approaches to make regulation faster, smarter, and more responsive, while never compromising public health. Ghana must similarly embrace digitalization, data-driven regulation, modern laboratory systems, and risk-based approaches to strengthen the way we regulate food, medicines, cosmetics, and other products. But innovation must go hand in hand with collaboration. No regulator can succeed alone. The FDA needs the continued partnership of industry, academia, professional bodies, development partners, other government institutions, civil society, and consumers as well.
Ene a yekoti ye chief director Emma Asuya ehwe apomuden ensam so owura Desmond Boaten ye nyina sansem ye so na anopa no nsia kasebo ayeboaboa no Anopa Kanea adwumadi so amede ebeso mo no memfa ensi me ameje breaking kan kase no medin ede kwabena asuma na ekuokon na DJ Frames won netena mfidie na chi echinchim no mfruma ebobo ene no ede ema me sanso na Nicholas Kenya brother ede me ko Facebook ena Light TV me sorry man go day ene na fan fa krado ede agudie mu nsem to aso man go day bibia boko de na DJ Frames so say den na what's this hwem anim sa no what's this nim de woji say na yi na sen aba
ne de
oh unhu ni ti no
okay.
Na on the face no utwa ni nyina.
Madwen crunch dan course.
Obi ye ne something.
Madwen she dan course sa.
The Laila dada. Is this a sign bandy? They say frames are home the university aba. Why frames o dey bibia be fine. Bibia be fine. One good day. Nyene you kwada midweek. I guess bosome ne da etoso edunkron mfimpim no ene aduonu enso say ensia ni nti afi ne yekonson Unity Annual Thanksgiving no 2027 ahoboa no gusuwa ekoso say no ye the countdown no be ma wo mo akwa kuduru 2027 na yebeko Unity Annual Thanksgiving.
Alright, so date number.
Okay.
8th January.
8th January 2027.
Yes.
It say no more me ka say wo mo fanhye wo mo timetable so.
Yes.
Say date ni ye 8th January.
Yes.
January bosome ne da etoso enwotwe. Mfimpim no na aduonu nson. 2027 ye ko Unity Annual Thanksgiving. Say your date number no abantem. Enti woni bibia e wo se wodi twitwaje wo ho ana se wodi excuse me say oh menko Unity Annual Thanksgiving. Wo plan bia ni ho a waye nhyehyeyefo eye saa 8 January no. Dabi. Unya nduru ho eno enti no mfa bibia nhye ho. Enti fa Unity Annual Thanksgiving e hye ho.
Yes.
Mango de ade enti ne nipa eye ana ye pese yenye buni aye. Enti hwesopa ne bamba onyankopon de ama ye enye yefe se ye wobosome enwotwe mu e wo 2026 mu obi a ye ne hye ase free January bosome wo 2026 no ba bi a yaduri e ho no mu nso adu dabi
ne obi na aduru
enye obi a na aduru ho
obi kura de na me se kwamra ye kan obi kura January kura wo hu bi aka be sima bako ama
11:59 1 second to 12 ama ade ache no wankasa ene bi wo ho nso a he ena ase no de ya na ye ka se o ena afe na nto ye nti no den obi wo ho krampo a ye ne hye January na se 2026 o na ne ho den papa na ne ho den enso ene a ye wo August bosome ne da ye to so edunkunu emu wada ho ntumi nsore enso wo de wo ho den utumi koba obi wo ho a ye hye afe na se no tumi kasa enei wontumi nkasa obi wo ho a ye hye afe na se na wotumi tena se enei wontumi mfa ne tokora ensi akunwa so
oda ho sa
obi wo ho a na ne nsa ene ne nan na wotumi de ye adwuma nanso ye hye afe na se o enso ba bi ye duru sesi ya no ne nsa ene ne nan ne nyina adwodo wontumi mfa anye hwe enti din ne besi wo kwan se nyame yadom a January bosome ne da etoso enwotwe afimpim yenu ene aduonu enso ye koda wo nyankopon ase a wosi ubeyi wo ho afrim dabi wontumi enyi wo ho mfrim eno nti no ye ko na yakwa akoda wo nyankopon ase ti ye nyina ye ka bomu hwesopa ne bombo okra de wo mfa wo sika mfo ka
dabi o
ka ne de wo ko from aha to Kumase na san afa wo de waba so what you say na nka wo boka kra de afa ka ne krompa kwanke wo se wo ye
so what you say
e wo se wo ye
na de nyakopon ya ma wi ni ade kwamra
enkwa na wo de ama wo emru ayi lorry fare na wo di Kumase asan de aba
no da konfo bi a wo call no ho se busu bi a wo call no ho ni ade no charge wo
what you say waka kire o se koto na ntwe bra wo ba kohwehwe ba bi a na ntwe no benya sika na dia koto na
na ntwe ka se ompe tuntum ope fita
na ntwe bo da fom
enye bete
so wo hu enso Hesana Professor Dr. Kwame Chibafo wo say wonim sɛ ne ɔman ne mu tie sɛ wate aseɛ nti wo deɛ yɛkɔda Nyankopɔn ase wɔno a de ne venue ama wo wɔsan bɔka afa bus sɛ wowɔ mfimfini mantam a fafiri hɔ kokuma ase wowɔ nkrama ntam a fafiri ha kokuma ase wowɔ atɔyɛ mantam a fafiri ha kokuma ase wowɔ frama ntam a fafiri kyɛ sɛ wontua hwee deɛ wobɛyɛ ne sɛ unity annual thanksgiving wonim take it no take it yɛ white.
Oh yes.
Aye.
And then white.
White. Who say white?
I mean, I say biara me kase obi wo holo be kase ana mini white. Say emuwa. Say kwa emuwa.
Say obetumi apam bi.
Na nya tinjira kwa ko pam. So ye be ma. Me say okay, uni white kwa ba mitima ma.
Aye, uni white kura bra. Me kase white nti wo ma.
Na white say.
Uni white kura bra. Na ye kwa akoda wo Nyankopon ase. Mangode ma ye nyibu ni ayesa. Dabi. Ye na wo Nyankopon ase. Ebia na afemu ni nyina no adwuma se wo be soro rafi wontumi mompa wontumi nyese hesana ese wo ka ni nyina bom afemu ni nyina na ase ye no ye de kɔ Kumasi na
ye de akɔ se de tie ne se Dr. Kwame Sports Complex this time around ye feeling ma
ema
bomma
ema se bem
this time around nye se bia
ye afi wo agenda no ye bone ma
se ma
yes bone ma
enu
ntie ne mo nhyase na mo waboa edom na no se ye di kan ka se wo a wo empatemu beti se enkran ha no mo ana se ebia tema ene ne empatemu no se wo betumi aboaboa edom no de amaye na ye de akọ unity annual thanksgiving no a de obenya ne so obefrɛ mama thanksgiving no aka se o ebia me wa ha betumi aboaboa edom no organizer ne de me de baako ebema tete 50-50 wono obeboaboa womo wo dome ene ne mpatemu no womo aboa wo ma no
onde obeye
emaye onde obeye na oye nso wo se wo nkubi
ene de nsi
na onyini ni sa
ene de nsi kamera
se obeko thanksgiving no obetumi nso approve you wrong
nsi ene approve me wrong
yes enti tete utie yen anopa ye num se wuti wo TV ho a wutie yen nation service jesi ne de wo de wano enso thanksgiving ne de oye de ya wo beko enti tete enti boaboa dom na no ma yen na yenko unity annual thanksgiving enti yenchia wo mu nyina 50-50 afi nso therefore kakra recovery ne ba na recovery ne ba no mi hu no manage ya pa nti onyankopon enka eye therefore ho na wo ma oba hema nso ahoden na onfa nso so nimu se ne be ya ayaresa ne beba na wasan agina brane Hajiya Mariam enso etie
Hajiya Mariam di wabuni dia
ewo dome organizer ho kono nso tie ye pa ti abusua pani dani enso se wo hwe yen nti yenchia wo no nso nka ho
ene se continue wo so ehwe enyo no nko na ehwe
no ne hwan
oni estando
me de ma hu ni se continue wo so se wo tie ena estando nso tie
omo hwebum
minim se bia
mutie bum
omo kɔhwɛ boxing na homachi na se boxing yebo na homachi
nti mutie bum mo hwɛ nso bum enche blese sumaku
se ni nua nso da fom
yes
na ne kwan na wa
Nigeria ndo no kwan na bɛkɔ
omo Naija
Edugara
Lydia Mpoma enso ewo achimotati yenchia wo munyina mangodi to aso
mama to aso fafiri mama no ase kwabena asuma na ko na mutene kase ode kase no enso edebra gudie musem ana bra so se de to aso mama no pakane adwumadi no so join your live on our social media handles so ko YouTuber eno live TV GH on YouTube kwa obetimi anya adwumadi no bi etimi ahwe na wahye na onua so etimi anya bi ahwe na bibia etimi akoye enso no Santimantam live 94.9 so for edi iconic Rasta Abrechere back office Samia for DJ Savage mo no make sure say them live and so Santimantam live 94.9 on so utimi enjoy show no live da bibia and so etimi ekoye fasida no ema atakra jiba imano sanso na NS Boateng rest of Avedi Masoro su the sports IGP omo and come ho no paya ye di jumade no and so e de ebra wo fia now the television set no ato live TV no etimi enjoy show no live da bibia and so etimi ekoye 7 doors on name sometimes yan komana say emfa free house of folk aso ye na enra anwumre ana house of folk e de release tenten tenten de ba ebe confirm ye say ono mo kasa yi FIFA for enso atimi alift club registration ban na omo enso atimi to omo so ebra na omo timi de papa ye friend say Reni Hendika na oyo mo former technical director ne eka no say house of folk for the release tenten aba ekire mo na say papa no enso na say FIFA for atimi acclaim omo say ban no omo atimi ayi enso atimi ayi afiri omo so na ye can release de kakra dia na say ene etienie or say Accra House of Folk Sporting Club wishes to inform its cherished supporters, stakeholders, partners, and the general public that FIFA has officially communicated to the club the closure of the matter involving Reni Hendika. And the closure follows the full settlement of the amount due to Mr. Hendika, which has been duly confirmed by him. Consequently, FIFA has formally lifted all restrictions previously imposed on the club in connection with the matter. Also, the club is pleased that the matter has now been brought to conclusion and wishes to reaffirm that it acted in good faith throughout the process with the objective of reaching a responsible and amicable resolution. Or trust we urge all our supporters, also we urge our supporters and all stakeholders to remain calm and allow the matter to rest as the relevant process has now been concluded. The board and the management sincerely appreciate the patient understanding and unwavering support of all phobians. Sign House of Folk Management. It has for a confirming say ban na FIFA for the atom so no and penny for and so atimi the free almost so I know and so house in comma and so eba you go so el house no unu say nyame aduma over the weekend Shasia Friday Accra City Invitational Tournament no ebetimi aba so na fixtures no atimi abetodwa nyame aduma Friday 9 a.m. ukopiem Opubiman Sports Complex Vision FC and Port City and the Ebony about 3 p.m. so na House of Folk and Swedro All Blacks and so the share so get fee no and penny for HDMA near say 10 Ghana cedis and so any the and so if you hono and so etimi eba ye free on ye ni chiremu or the Ghana League Clubs Association Michela Gaka almost aso e no da ukopiem and so secretariat na enye asam ketua lunch no and so etimi etodwa and so etimi eba so and penny for etimi lunch Gaka tofo nyame adma e shase 26th of August ya and so e hono Johnny live on live television ubo se picture ni edem bra na lunch no and so etimi ekoso no and so Gaka officially and so etimi lunch the Gaka tofo na and so ebetimi aba so picture no edem enye fixtures no picture na kasa etimi edem Gaka for officially and so etimi alanche the Gaka tofo papa e friend say Jonathan and papa e friend say Odro Nyakonom and so etimi akabom na say o lunch no etimi ekoso trophy no so de e fa ye pa and so etimi eda ho na bibia etimi ekoye and so e ho no no yen kopiem Gaka so e ho na fixtures no and 24 etimi edi haba na say enete Wednesday 26th of August and e sha say na a Go Stars and Media Mass Sporting Club and the first game no etimi e so 3 p.m. and a game no and so ebetimi atodwa about 6 p.m. anwumra Samates 1996 and Dreams FC and the best so and no games abeba so Wednesday 26th of August and they won't come so amamo Friday 28th of August games second matches no and so betimi atodwa na no Dreams FC about Go Stars 3 p.m. na for Media Mass Sporting Club and the team friends FC Samates 1996 about 6 p.m. almost etimi edia sheshe so and so Sunday 30th of August Media Mass Sporting Club about Dreams FC 3 p.m. na for FC Samates 1996 and the team friends Go Stars and so etimi edia sheshe so and so betodwa 6 p.m. na sa game no and so ebetimi atodwa and no Gaka tofo no and they won't come so emamo we dwumade no so na dwumade na se no and Mr. Jonathan ono chairman at the Ghana League Clubs Association Gaka na ebusa no say House of Folk withdraw e dey free mu na affect Gaka na papa na echirema House of Folk withdraw no ma withdraw free no and kan Gaka ne and kan omochina wan kan nsam tra o chere nchemsi.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been easy. Obviously, conditions are very, very.
There be team be a premiership and division one. Only a limited liability company, but yeah, the NAMRA. And you know, as it stands now, no, competition we are actually never this and but the CIA, the person no be me focus. They me focus is CIA, Mediama, Go Stars, Dreams, and Asamatis. The MT will launch now. Say no chair me say teams nany break because trophy you show you know so no trophy ya when you the trophy no nti we sure say obi abepɛ sɛ saa deɛ no ɔde bɛkɔ sisi the trophy drawer no nti definitely momra amomɛhwɛ bɔ papa EIB the same GH1 no okay
John Ansan, chairman, the Ghana League Clubs Association, GACA, and on common to 8 minutes to na player back team BPMU, and so Hoya Ransford, Sarkodia, ono Siakai, and Dreams FC. Also, Oma I ready power for the GACA top for the GACA top for the Oba, as a profile, I was through pa into Oma ready, so prepare ye Adesia upcoming teams now, Omo Ebishia or GACA top for them, Yintino.
We usually as I said, high-profile matches or high-profile friendly matches during the preseason. So we use Bakato's for as our preseason tournament. So I mean, it's everybody's player. It's a group of every player say. Being such opportunity, at least for showcasing the talent. I mean, new players now come about into the team. There's a time for us, for them to also, showcase their talent and then their ability for the club. So for me, the players, I think say a good tournament back at introducing to the system.
Enti Ransford Sarkodia ono a player the team friends Dreams FC and no chairman say GACA top 4 no a high profile games pa and a bit to Nyame Adma on the 26th, 28th and the 30th of August no and so no come out team to ja no so my fully prepared pa ahead of the season Nyame Adma e be shase no yenti no.
I mean, we are fully prepared, as I said, last season during the first round of the season. It was a bit tough for us as we of say. So we're going to include this upcoming round of 4 as a good tournament and then put in our best and then we use this as the best result towards the upcoming league. Yeah. It's known as one of the best clubs in Ghana when it comes to youth development. So expecting by then exciting football from us. So, as I said earlier on, last season during the first round of the season was a bit tough for us, but then I think during the second round of the season it came very high, and then what was the name? For the first time in the history of the club has never been in the top 4 before, and then looking at the squad we had last season, we played a very good game, so I'm expecting to beat the same season we had last season this season.
And so Ransford Sarkodia and so a player the team friends at Dreams FC and then come so 8 and so also good morning watching you live inside the pig farm from Kofi Ajma Blackman and also Adenede and so etimi aba yentin to no kopiemu enra our Asante Kotoko so ye na enra kopiemu our University of Ghana Legona na enya asamketo Asante Kotoko e dey ankogro akansi ehye so a Bromley Heart of Lions e dey game share so game ni ba na we no yes Kotoko etimi awini e kabako a Heart of Lions for and so entimi ante Abrante friends Inusa Adams ono ene bo go no e dey Kumase Krobia Asante Kotoko na after the game no head coach friends Eric Tinkler e kire mu a anya a great game against the Heart of Lions because so we game on boy na and shada anya dey na no omo manage fa kwan bia so betimi awini enti omo fa so squad timi awini ye enti say fa so omo ball anya fe no e kwan bia so omo fa so etimi awini ye enti koma Eric Tinkler head coach Edema Asante Kotoko etimi di tuja.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been easy. Obviously, conditions are very, very different to what you find in South Africa. The pitch, as you're well aware, the standard of the pitches are not great, which obviously makes it much harder for the players. We want to try and play a brand of football that is entertaining. We want to try and play a possession-based game, and on pitches like this, it becomes very, very difficult. So I've experienced that as myself. Having been in Africa, in a number of countries, and this is the norm, so what we can't do is use it as an excuse. It's our reality, and we have to adapt, and the players today showed me a lot of fight and desire to win the game, and you got to find ways of winning that game, even if it becomes ugly, because ultimately that's what it's about. The more games we can win 1-0, the more chance we stand at finishing higher up in the league. Plus the confidence and the morale of the team starts growing. And today I think wasn't such a great performance, but I've seen us moving in the right direction. A lot of new faces, which is what you would have seen, that have come in. And now those players obviously getting an understanding of our playing style and the way how we want to play this season. High intensity game, that's the type of game that I want us to play, and we had moments of that, but the fight has to be there throughout the season.
Enti eno Eric Tinkler ono head coach Adema Kumase Krobia Asante Kodokodo din komo so etime tu dwa enso eho no no se enema boni bia ewo tim nim bia ase bia no omo etime ayi ni nyina enso afrim nema arote a ewo etim nim bia no nyame adoroma ono Eric Tinkler no bae no otime ayi bi afrim still no gusu so betime ayi mo enso etime afrim yinti no.
You know, I think the discipline both on the field and off the field, obviously that was an issue when I arrived, you know, but I think we've dealt with that really, really well. We've got rid of the rotten element that existed in the club, and today you can see everyone is united, everybody's fighting for the same cause, and it's a positive thing to see.
And so Eric Tinkler ono head coach Adema Asante Kroko chirema and ma boni bia wa Asante Kroko team bia no kakra wo team enso ayi afirima na no da uba stadium ho na so uba lego ho bi hwe game ni bia na team say unity no e ho na bibia team ekoyie enso e ho no say ono Asante Kroko na oba ye no enye sikanti na oba ye wa ma Asante Kroko so obaje salary ni mo oba say oba be uni enwema na so oba uni trophies e de ma Asante Kroko so jiri be pa say show team so ono Eric Tinkler no oba team nim say obaje salary no aksa akode ya da bi oba so obewini niema trophies edema Asante Kotoko yintino.
It's the target. I didn't come here to just earn a salary. I came here to win things. That's the most important thing. I came here to win things. I came here to achieve things. I've achieved things in my coaching career and I want to continue achieving. I'm a very ambitious person, so yeah, you're going to see me like you saw me today. I'll be very animated on the bench, but at the same time it's my passion and my desire to want to achieve and win things.
No, and so I am Koma Eric Tinkler, ono head coach, and Makuma say Krobia Asante Kroko, and Odin Komo su etibidi tuja, and so ehon no, yeguso Asante Kroko, aso dia eba, and so Asante Kroko appointed Dr. Kwame Banyako as special consultant to the board of the directors. And says Papa friend said Dr. Kwame Banyako, ono eba be special consultant, and so Ediama Asante Kroko board of directors now, and so if you hono, and so etimi eba, na yanko transfer me sensem kakra. Na former Hall United, I'm right back. Friends said Prince, Amevono, Minoka said, Bono, completing the move to the House of Foka, Okobo Juma, and so Edia Momo, and I Asante Kroko, I'm a former striker, Kwampoku, and so I see the airpan said, Go Stars for Enya Briepa, so Omunya Kwampokua, and Combat Pasano, no Juma, Edia Mo, I see management, Go Stars management, and a Kwampoku, Akoshia, Omuguso, Achijun Komo, Tabni Pamuno, Obetimi Abepsia kind, and so Edia Go Stars, and no, and so Yankoma, and so if you want more, and so Eba Richard Bodu Agadas they say officially team assigning Ediama Asante Kroko until 2028 and a contract no and so betimi abana wie yenti Richard Bodu Agadas and so Asante Kroko player on so besi akan and so team Ediama mo me no ka say form Ghana yen defend the first Nicolas Opoku no Johnny team a first Las Palmas na officially two year deal and Okobo Juma Ediama team a first Las Palmas and no omutimi on Velino ma bibia and so team ekoya and so no the Eba Emmanuel Abrakwa and so I join Sevilla after say completing the medicals no 3-year deal and was signed Ediama Tima the first Sevilla and so Kobo Juma and so team Ediama Montino and so your transfer no and so some Komo Kakra and so team Eba na Abdul Mumin we say no say kan Edema Rayo Vallecano me look as a boy no and so team completing the move or then HMO Girona okosi kan and so team Ediama mo na just number 2 and Abdul Mumin and so be share Edema Girona team no until next season no we say Abdul Mumin esi kan and so team Batima your friend say Girona and so nkoma and so team Eba and so hono no yenko amanone na yenfa kakra and so na yensori dwumade so enfa emam dia na enra da kopiem UEFA Champions League qualification na games di bi team etodwa na Dynamo Zagreb etina fie and Viking ekwantipenku 2-2 and game team ekowie Fenerbahce and Lyon game no and so team epaye 1-1 after say Lois Openda about first goal Edema Lyon no abrante friend say Mason Greenwood ebe take no Edema team friend say Fenerbahce for na game ni ba no ye na sa kwaya tikwemko a 1-1 game no team ekowie Levski Sofia etina Bulgaria mamu ho and AEK Athens ekwantipenku obi antima fa ball Antonio Yonko and so atenemu na we adman ne games DB and so betim atodwa na say NSifa etienie Celtic ebetina fie na oni team friend say Lax Links e dia ball ni 7 p.m. na game no betim atodwa Hapo Bishiva ebetina Israel mamu ho na wato nsa e dia fra Saba FK from Azerbaijan on so de ɛbɛhwɛ so 7 p.m. ɛna game no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi atodwa Nick Nibligin ɛfiri Netherlands mamu hɔ ɛbɛtena fie awɔ Kami Bodo Glimt from Norway 7 p.m. ɛna game no ɛbɛtumi atodwa ɛnso ɛtumi ɛde ama mo Slovan Bratislava Yaya Toure di team no ɛbɛ welcome team a ɛfrɛ sɛ NK Search na ɔmo de abɔ ani 7 p.m. ɛna saa game no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi atodwa ɛno nso no deɛ ɛba yɛde wɔn kɔma so ɛma mo ɛnso ɛwɔ dwumadie no so club friendlies ɛno ada FC Hedingham ɛtena fie ɛma Bayern Munich betwa ne ka ɛnan a ɔno nso ɛtumi ti mu mmienu Luis Diaz ɛnya goal ɛwɔ saa game nim ɛnɛ Spanish La Liga no game baako bɛtumi akɔ so na Atletico Madrid ɛtena fie ɛwɔ Wanda Metropolitano Stadium anasa Riyadh Metropolitano hɔ na ɔwɔ kamu team ɛfrɛ sɛ Malaga 7 p.m. na saa game no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi atodwa na nyame adumana ukopiem ɛwɔ Camp Nou a Spotify Camp Nou ɛhɔ ana Barcelona the one Camper Trophy no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi aba so na Barca ɛne team ɛfrɛ sɛ El Ahly from Egypt ɛna de ɛbɔ ni a 6 p.m. na saa game no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi atodwa yɛde ho kɔmɔ so ɛma mo ɛnso ɛwɔ dwumadie no so yɛnkɔ ɛnsɛm kitinkiti no na yɛnhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ na yɛkɔ nsɛm kitinkiti mu deɛ a yɛnkɔ Cameroon na wonim sɛ nano ada ana ɔmo women's national team no mekyerɛ the Lioness no ɛtumi ɛkɔgye WAFCON no ɛtumi de hyɛ ɔmo na so first time a ɔmo tumi agye WAFCON na Samuel Eto'o nano ada ɔmo ɛtumi ɛde trophy no ɛtumi bɛsi FA secretariat no anim a na ɛnya asɛm ketewa na Eto'o ɛba no asa akɔ yɛ de trophy ni flag saa that's the first time proud FA chairman Samuel Eto'o that's a FA chairman a ɔno ɛtumi agye trophy ɛde ama ɛne ma na ɛsɛ nya asɛm ketewa na nigye no na ɛnya asɛm ketewa kora ɛno a ɛwɔ presidency hɔ na ɛnya asɛm ketewa Samuel Eto'o abra na ɔde trophy ni ba no enti Samuel Eto'o ana another na ɔde trophy no enso ɛkɔ presidency a ɔde mu kɔ kyerɛ ɔmampani na bibia enso etimi ɛkɔ ye yegu so ɛwɔ Africa na another ana referee friend sɛ Omar Atan Abdul Kader etimi kɔdi UEFA Champions League Super Cup no final no between PSG and Aston Villa man so ɛma PSG for etimi fa trophy no na deɛ ɛba ɛne sɛ UEFA for enso etimi invite no sɛ ɔmra UEFA men's summer course ni bi nyame adoma ebetimi aba so ɛwɔ Geneva Switzerland 31st of August na ɔmɛyɛ course ni bi na bibia enso etimi nkɔ enti ɔkɔ Geneva Switzerland na ɔkɔyɛ UEFA summer course no from 31st of August ɛkɔwie 2nd of September ana papa yɛ friend sɛ ana sɛ referee friend sɛ Omar Abdul Kader Atana na no da ɔkɔdi UEFA Super Cup final no UEFA for etimi ato no sa friend no so ɔmɛyɛ sa course ni bi na yɛ sɛ UEFA for ɛka kyerɛ ne sɛ ankombenya na nka European matches ni bi hɔ ma ankombetimi afrɛ no na ɔbɛdi enso etimi ɛdi amount papa yɛ friend sɛ Omar Abdul Kader Atana ɔno yɛ referee no yɛ sɛ nkwandel pa ana ɛba na brabɔ ma ɔno so gusua enso ɛsa enso ɔnte ɛnkyɛkra wobɛhu sɛ ogyina European Games ni bi na ɔno so etimi officiate na bibia enso etimi ɛkɔyie enso ɔnde sɛ adwuma no woyɛ ne yie dia yɛ sɛ obɛdidi pɛkyɛ enso ɛhɔ ntipa referee friend sɛ Omar Abdul Kader Atana no enso edidi pɛkyɛ enso ɛhɔ nom no yɛnkɔ Esperance de Tunis asoyɛ nyame adma 2026-2027 season no enso betimi ahyɛ aseɛ ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Tunisia na deɛ ɛba ɛne sɛ Esperance for no etimi atɔn ɔmo tekiti nyinaa ɔmo competition wo bobo bia no Esperance for etimi aton omu tekiti no enso enyina sold out eno so ko Esperance answer open Esperance no matches no bi ahwa yes tekiti no unya bi ahwenti Esperance eyini adam enso ehon ma foto so enso etimi efama me enso ehon ma Esperance de Tunis enso ade adam a eno so ene de eba ye don commons emamo enso dwuma de ne so Patrick Vieira officially they say Senegal for etimi appoint no as head coach ono so ekoba dwuma enso etimi de ma Senegal omo so national team no enso ehon anti Patrick Vieira they say on new head coach edema team a your friend said Senegal almost a national team no enso ehon they won come emamo enso dwuma de so yes human right group be first square for enso etimi catch FIFA for say nyame advance Gianni Infantino election beba so March 2027 no anko mbele mbenya anko omunyini film kra mo man contest bi ni nyina say ekwan obefa so aberulu FIFA no na say enhyeda entwa ye kra ehon ma say dream die ene kata ahye nko a ana Gianni Infantino ntu abentino no kombenya anka papa friend say Gianni Infantino no anka March 2027 election beba so no na mpanifo emani constant bi kra dan so nyane so okopre enso ho na bibia so atimi akoye enti fair square and as fair square omo human right group no enso atimi apili to FIFA say nyame adma sa election there anka be anka Gianni Infantino no ma omo mane nkobi no onkosiki for 30 bia na bibia so atimi enkoye entimi Infantino enso yenkoma eno so atimi ho afiri ho no eba Egypt national team coach first say Husam Hassan na papa we na ya jina to hospital ni nyina say ya say ono ne mienu ekopie mu ewo eye hotel bi ewo eye Egypt wa ye frɛ North Coastal Hotel na North Coastal Hotel ho no anom kopie ho na ne mienu di ntokwa som papa hu ya wonti nyina no pam no atɔ from a collapse intimam video no enso etim edam papa ye friend say Husam Hassan ono Egypt national team coach no ono ne mienu ntokwa pa ahya so hotel bi North Coastal Hotel papa no ntimi nyina no ne ade a otɔ from a kum papa ye friend say Husam Hassan a collapse a me no ka say the hospital onso etimi eje ahwɛ a yɛde won commons emamo ɛwɔ dwumade ne so yɛse Roberts for enso etimi reject 50 million euros for Barante friend say Anthony Manchester United say omo reject 50 million euros offer for Anthony ni say yɛse Manchester United nanka omo pay 50% sell on clause no enso the free Brazil for no nemo no papa say Roberts for no enso etimi reject enso Julian Alvarez moved to Barcelona no yɛse off ni nyina say Barca for enso etimi rule deal no offer omo hia papa friends and Barante your friend say Julian Alvarez bi mu ne ehia ne chap because they hwɛ the Atletico Madrid for no na omo kra omo nya omo adwen say ombeja boy nim antimi amana besi akan edema FC Barcelona ti say deal no enso offer enso Julian Alvarez enso enkomo a yɛde ho komo so emamo enso dwumade no so yɛse Napoli for joining race no for Manchester United omo striker friend say Joshua Zirkzee unum say Juventus for atumi show interest yɛse Napoli enso atumi abeka so omo Joshua Zirkzee and come to master sign no na bobo dwuma enso atimi ediama Marcus Rashford enso atimi afri say Marcus Rashford enso seriously say so atimi impress Manchester United officials no training na obunti eba so enso on say Marcus Rashford atimi impress Manchester United almost officials na enso no enkoma enso atimi afri hono enso atimi eba say PSG for enso I ready so beton Abrante friend say Bradley Bacola and after Ibrahim Mbaye enso atimi ediama atimi friend say Liverpool for a fee of 175 million euros and omu here and so honest say Arsenal for any abrepa and so monitor Abrante a your friend say Bacola so munya na betima sign no so be see akan and so atimi edi amamo ye bra no anya ayebe ye mfa nkomo no ensia na yenje mu and so emfama Ghana ye dwumade no obenya live worship room ansa na wonya mpaibo and so na bibia and so atimi aye kama pa and so atimi ewo ho no and so de ye fasida no ema asantimantem for light 94.9 iconic software di Rasta Abrechireba Kofi Same DJ Salvation make sure say them live and so live 94.9 a utimi tie dwumade no na bibia enso etimi ekoye enso fasadan biem emata krajima Emmanuel Abrante friends Masro to the sports IGP and as Boatin and so Valverde omo na come one player e dwumade no enso ebeso mo 2 pm bechia na e the final lap dwumade no enso etimi e de abrema ene kan hyene so ene ye showbo nti na de show bibia no na obeyi enso de aguo na bibia enso etimi aye kama pa enso e ho midin e de Gordon Fifi appear 2 pm bechia na de kan bia no etimi enso etimi e de abrema na me kai mo say nyame e adma on the 8th of January Unity Annual Thanksgiving Service no ebetimi abaso nti wo ba bia wo bia no na so why prepare na dan so aye de Yakopon aseda enso etimi akoma no na bibia enso etimi aye kama pa say wo Accra na say wo Tema na say wo Volta region ba bibia wo bia na so obetimi aye organization no etimi amaya obetimi aba Vision 1 FM premises ya na obehu HR yopo na say mama Thanksgiving na otimi enele di nkomo na bibia enso etimi de dem no akọ organize etimi de ama adan so de a nya di se de kan no ye Kofi Stadium ho no ma na bibia enso etimi akoye enso ehoro me ko mama ncha master duana of duana motors so ana headmaster or Asofa station uti show no live na bibia ko ya telephone so monitor show di pa ana fe oba therefore say enso eti na fe oba hema chiranso guso a omuso eti show no live na bibia enso etimi ekoye enso 2 pm beshia na the final of jumade no enso etimi ede ba me refi NS ya toku onso monitor show no ano pa mama ncha NS bibia de dem de bo juma enso ema Ghana man na bibia etimi enkoye 2 pm beshia na de akambia no etimi ede abramo yakrobia
93.5 93.5
Jobai! 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 Bisiwano!
93.5
93.5 FM 93.5 FM
93.5
93.5
Oh
Morning in a car, mothers in the taxi, boys at the kiosk, turning up the dial. One voice, one feeling, everywhere we go. It's the sound we trust, it's the one we know. When the day get heavy, you play that station. When the road get long, you feel the vibration. Everybody nodding, hands up in the air. From Kumasi to the coast, hear it everywhere. Vision 1 FM, we dey feel 'em. Vision 1 FM, we dey hear 'em. From dawn to the night, you keep us on time. Vision 1 FM, you dey on my mind. At the market corner by the school gate line, in the moving bus, you're the first shine. Stories for the people, music for the soul. News and good vibes make this city whole. When the day get heavy, play that station. When the road get long, you feel the vibration. Everybody singing, call it what it be. Number 1 for the culture, sweet on every street. Vision 1 FM, we dey feel 'em. Vision 1 FM, we dey hear 'em. From dawn to the night, you keep us on time. Vision 1 FM, you dey on my mind. Carry me there when I need that sound. Hold my hand, never let me down. Turn out to the world, let the people sing. Vision 1 FM, you be everything. Vision 1 FM, we dey feel 'em. Vision 1 FM, we dey hear 'em. Oh, from dawn to the night, you keep us on time. Vision 1 FM, you dey on my mind. Vision 1 FM, Vision 1 FM, Vision 1 FM, you dey on my mind.
People still don't want.
Hey, asem wedi e wo se ewiase afa na nyina titi ne Ghana fo etie efri se bebuo yi ba hwe se de Ghana ha se wonya stroke na wadwedwo na ma nante ho aye de ama wo de me kan fo Jesse Life Clinic e de ama wo na se eba no se waposo ye wo ya ana se wonante kakra bia na wakoma bukim kim nso